Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Tuangu, a one-province minor nation located in the region of Burma that starts off as a tributary of Ava. My goal for today is quite complicated. You see, because Tuangu historically unified the region of Burma and expanded significantly in Southeast Asia, or Indochina I should say, that is exactly what we're also gonna do. Our goal is to conquer the entire regions of Burma and Indochina. But as we all know, the region of Burma has collapsed so many times in history after someone conquered it. We need to prevent that from happening. So, not only do we have to conquer all of Burma and Indochina, but we also have to convert it to our religion and convert it all to our culture as well. It's time to unify it all and prevent the collapse. So let's jump in as Tuangu. Alright, here we are as Tuangu. Now, as many of you know, these guys do have a unique achievement which either requires you to own all of this or maybe all of the, Burmese culture provinces. No, I definitely think it's the entire region of Burma. I'm unfortunately not going to be doing that today. I've tried to get that achievement like 4 or 5 times, man. That was either before I started making videos or I wanted to make a video about it, but I just never managed to. So I'm not going to torture myself with that achievement because I've failed so many times already. So yeah, this is the region of Burma that we need to conquer along with Indochina right here. We need to convert it all to Burmese culture and we need to convert it all to Theravada, which isn't that much of a problem. That is pretty much how we prevent the collapse of our great empire right here. But yeah, starting guy 3, 2, 4, I am gonna take monastic education. We will be converting. Let's take Burmese ideas right here. Plus 10% national attacks and land leader maneuver. Okay, that's pretty good. Minus 15% CCR, I like that. 25% national manpower, 20% CAF combat ability, religious unity plus 20%, army tradition, national unrest, land attrition, and infantry discount. Actually, man, these ideas are pretty good, and Tuangu does have a small but pretty cool mission tree right here, which, you know, gives you conquest and stuff like that. So yeah, the start here as Tuangu, man, it's pretty hard since you kind of need to fight Prom first, but they usually get a strong ally. So the thing that usually stopped me in this achievement is we're too weak at the start and there's too much waiting. So that's why I'm not rushing for anything. But yeah, we're a tributary of Ava, so that really doesn't do anything for us. We could fight other tributaries, of course, which is not bad at all. So yeah, man, let's do the estate setup and see where we go from there, huh? Tough start already, ladies and gentlemen. So Arakan, a nation that we do want to fight relatively soon, as allied Ayutthaya. Prom allied to these two guys. Lana is deceptively powerful, by the way. Don't be fooled. Mangpai, allied to these 3 guys. It's tough. And also Ayutthaya has just declared on Pegu. Yeah, not looking well for us so far. Oh well, these are the allies I got, by the way. We do need allies. And Pegu has been full annexed. Oh, actually it hasn't, but Ayutthaya took all of these provinces. When do you ever see them do this, though? They don't really do it, do they? It's because I'm right here, but our game has obviously just gotten even tougher. Prom, man, yeah, with the help of Lan Shang, we could fight Prom. Mong Pai, they got some, it's possible to fight them too. Okay, let's finish currying favors and we'll see what we do. All right, so I got the free company up and recruited a pretty good general as well. If we want to declare on Mong Pai, all 3 of our allies would join, and 3 out of their 4 allies would help them. Now, since they're allied to Prom, let's actually not co-belligerent them because then Lan Na will come in. I think in this war, we go for these 3 provinces, even though AE will be pretty high. You know how it is in this region, but this seems doable. Yeah, by quite easily, it looks so. So yeah, let's go ahead and declare our first war. Aim to full annex Mong Pai and Prom. We can pop a humiliate on Sipa, which is nice. And there we go, the war is done. I'm gonna be full annexing both of these guys. Perfect. So our first war is done, man. We've started expanding a little bit in the region of Burma. There's defeat our rivals, so some more permaclaims on stuff I actually want. That's very nice. And yeah, let's chill a bit. Who can we fight next? Yeah, some of these minor guys up here are definitely valid targets. Ayutthaya, no way, they're obviously still a Ming tributary. That's right, though. Ah, frick, man, we need Ming to collapse this game. You see, you go for something like the achievement, let's say. Ayutthaya does this at the start. Come on, man. That's a restart for me, you know? Alright, spying on Pegu now because I do border them and they are ally-less now. I would want to vassalize them here, man, because these provinces that Ayutthaya took from them, they're actually pretty high dev, and we all know how aggressive expansion is here, but can a tributary have vassals? Like, do I want to stop being Ava's tributary just because of this? Not that we need protection from anyone, I just don't want to fight them every time I fight some of these guys. Usually, you know, if I play here, I leave them for last, so I don't know if we make these guys a vassal. Either way, it's time to develop the Renaissance, man. We can't afford to fall behind, so I'm going to activate it here. Our capital province is actually a pretty good province to dev in. It's farmlands. Pegu is the best, as we all know. I'll probably push for colonialism there if I conquer it by that point. And yeah, let's dev up. All right, let's see what we can do with Pegu here. Now, we do start off as the Mandala system, tier 1 government reform, which, as we all know, is super good for playing with subjects. Then we could go for, yeah, no cool ones for tier 2, just strength and noble privileges. All right, well, that took a long-ass time, but what also just happened? Oh, nothing. Why did I think Arakan declared on Pegu? It's like I got a pop-up for that or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, if I make them a vassal, it doesn't say they'll stop being my tributary anywhere, but actually it's better that we annex them and then release them because they won't hate me. So let's do that. Now let's do this. Okay, we're still a tributary, right? Yeah, cool. So now we have these cores to reconquer from Ayutthaya later. I'm selling the Renaissance to Langshang right now, so I'm finally running 3 advisors for the first time. Oh, my heir is horrible, dude. What the frick? I just saw this guy. And he's the same age as our ruler. Is it worth it disinheriting him if he's the same age? We can't get like PU'd or anything like that over here. I'm actually gonna keep him. Yeah, I don't think he'll last long even if he comes into power. All right, we've chilled long enough-ish. Let's go for these 2 provinces that Meng Nai owns right here. They're allied to Lan Na and Meng Yang, which are these guys. I'm gonna call in all my allies again. Why not? All right, well, that was pretty easy. There's 2 more provinces for me. Now, what I think I'm gonna do right now is wait for my truce with, let's see, with Xipa to expire right here, and then fight them. And after that, or even before that, I guess, we break our alliance with Xenwi. Actually, I'm their only ally. And we could go for them potentially after that as well. I'm going for all the Ava tributaries before I go for Ava itself. So after Xipa, we need to hit Meng Yang and Meng Quang and also break our alliance with Kale so we can take them as well. Over here, we got Sadia expanding a little bit. Bengal isn't too aggressive this campaign, which is good. They currently do own 1 province in the region of Burma. Good thing they didn't get Arakan, but it wouldn't have mattered. We still gotta fight them anyway. So, yeah, let's wait for our truce with Xipa and then fight them. Finally, a little construction from the new burger loans. I guess we... no changes in regards to Ming blowing up. Ayutthaya has, however, stopped being their tributary, which is good, but we still got all of these guys down here. Not to say we can't beat Ming, man, but I need to be like this powerful to beat Ming and maybe get some northern allies. Their mandate is low, but they're not blowing up. Ayutthaya, like, always stops being their tributary pretty much, so... Now, I'm looking at idea groups. It's time to go for our first idea group right here. We do have some culture conversion costs in this mission right here, minus 20% for 20 years. But I'm also looking at finishing religious. When you're fully religious, you got minus 25%. And I think there's a policy with influence. Now, religious, I don't know how much it would help us, man. This is already mostly Theravada. I converted an Animist province that I conquered here. It really wasn't too much trouble, so... I don't think religious is going to do us that much good aside from that minus 25% culture conversion cost. And actually, let's take a look at that right now. Can anything be converted? Not yet. There's still separatism. So I don't know. Maybe we open up with Aristo could be good here. Have combat, more have combat, dev discount, and manpower. We already have manpower 2. Yeah, I don't know. Frick it, let's go with Aristo. We almost never take it. Why not? Elephants it is, baby. Another unfortunate thing is that we're in pretty much 2 of the worst trade nodes in the world, man. Burma has 1 entry, 2 exits, same as Siam, and we can't even route from Siam to Burma or anything like that, so we can forget about trade this game, man. I'm just waiting for admin 6 so we can build up a workshop, so we can get our production up, and obviously tax is going to be a main income as well. Trade is like so bad in these 2 trade nodes. I have just broken my alliance with Xenwi. That's because if I fight Xipa, I'm also going to fight Meng Quang, which is the next nation up here. So if I white peace them, I'll have to wait for the truce with them, whereas after we fight Xipa, our truce with Sen, we will be up pretty soon, and we'll be able to fight them, hopefully. Okay, so my former ally has been annexed by Mong Quang right here, which doesn't matter, but they're also not allied to Xipa anymore, and my truce is up. I'm gonna call in Lanshang. Let's just make this fast. First thingy right here, of course, we're gonna go justified wars. All right, so we're done with this. Now, interestingly, Mong Mao, as we all know, is a Ming tributary. It would be nice to annex them when we border them and stuff like that, but how about I annex these guys? Obviously, they won't accept they still exist, or there's a battle or something, and I make Mong Mao my vassal. Yeah. This is gonna be the peace deal. 2 vassals, I can get strong duchies up. Yeah, sure. And there's the peace deal. Perfect. So now I've got 2 subjects. One of them obviously hates me because I didn't, you know, really catch and release what like I like to call it. But let's also give the nobles strong duchies. There it is. Perfect. So yeah, now we're in a pretty good position, man. I guess Mong Quang has to be next here, but also Kale, who I'm still allied to, because if I leave Kale alone, Bengal might be tempted to declare, even though there's still an Avon tributary. So, you know, we gotta sort of block off this border before we let Bengal push into there. If we can, we'll see. But I do have claims on these guys, man. Elsewhere, Lana, allied to Khmer. They're actually a valid target if I get help. Arakan, still allied only to Ayutthaya now. They were allied to Orissa, not anymore. Ayutthaya, they're not looking that strong either, if I call in my allies especially. So yeah, right now we're looking pretty strong, man. We're looking pretty strong. Let's chill a bit until we core these provinces up, and then we'll go for Mong Quang and maybe Kale. And now, speaking of idea groups earlier, man, I know I said I thought about going religious, but humanist might actually work better here, and hear me out. I know it sounds counterintuitive initially, but with the minus 10 years of separatism, we do get to culture convert the provinces, not them faster, but you know, the time in waiting until we can convert them is shortened. And also, this will help keep the nation stable because, you know, one of our goals is to hand this nation off, so to say, and not have it blow up like it did all other times in history. So yeah, Aristo and Humanist, man, you really are gonna see that. So rare. So why not smash that mother frickin' subscribe button if you haven't already for these weird-ass idea group picks. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. We actually don't need Mong Mao. They're not in Burma or Indochina. They're in China. I forgot. They're in Shinan. And one of my thingies, well, one of my limits was to not conquer outside of these 2 regions. I guess it's not technically us. I don't know. I might release them, but most of all, it was just needless aggressive expansion. I'm stupid. Okay, so these provinces have been cored up. I think it is time to declare on Mong Quang right here. Let me just set everything as a province of interest in case I call in allies or whatnot. So there we go. That's that. Let's go ahead and declare on them for the conquest of Xenhui, or actually Kentang right here, and call in Lanshang. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can annex Kale here too. So Kale can't be full annexed after all. Although if I do take this province, Bengal doesn't border them. They stay alive here. Now it is 63 aggressive expansion. It is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to wait quite a while after that, you know, to fight Ava or Lana right here. But I think it's worth it. Yeah, or maybe we make Kale a vassal, separate piece, vassalize them. You know, it does make sense to play with vassals over here. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do that, man. There we go. Kale is our subject, so this border right here is officially on a lock. And now this northern one will be as well. There we go. Let's peace out Mong Quang and full annex them. All right, let's see the damage. So yeah, quite high aggressive expansion, especially with Ava, but no big deal. Let's go ahead and core that up. We have lost quite a lot of diplo points, but it's no big deal. We can enforce our heritage. I will take that missionary strength. We do need it for the animist provinces and Mahayana and Hindu later on. And there's another mission, which is End of the Shan Domination. 20 army tradition and permaclaims on Kachin and Chindwin areas, which are, I guess, this what Ava owned right here. Okay, so yeah, we can, this is just more conquest over here, pretty much. Manipur, where was Manipur? All right, there. Well, this is the Indian branch, I guess. Nah, we're not going for that. Only Burma and Indochina. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can officially stop being an Avan tributary as well, and maybe even rival them. Nope, they are not valid options. Let's go for Daviet and Bengal then. What a wonderful set of rivalries. Imagine they ally each other. Okay, now it's time to focus on the economy and fortification a bit. Obviously, you know, to protect this region right here, I'm gonna put a fort down here, here, all of these entry points in between the mountains. Burma is actually really defensible. And yeah, work on the economy as well. Money-wise, we're actually not doing too bad, even though we're losing money right now. But yeah, we definitely need to get that production and tax up. And yeah, also, I'm just seeing this Ava is also allied to Lan Shang, but luckily, by using favors, I can make them break that alliance and then go for Ava. So we need to curry 37 more favors with Lan Shang. Let's do that. Well, if we're not annexing these guys, I might as well turn them into a march, man. If you're wondering, still no culture conversion going on, man. There's still no province we can do it to. All of them still have separatism. I have this insane general from somewhere. I don't know where he showed up from, maybe a mission, but I just saw him now after my last one died. Stupid. Okay, Lan Shang calling me in versus Khmer. Sure. Well, that actually came in very handy because I just got a ton of favors with Lan Shang, which means we're almost officially good to make them break their alliance with Ava. Now, AE-wise, yeah, they're kind of the last ones left in the Burman culture group along with Arakan, which shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I think I'm going to wait for about a year or two more and then go for Ava. Yeah, why not? And there we go. I actually just picked up Admin 7 along with Diplo 7. I am gonna go Humanist for my second one, man. It makes the most sense, you know, for a stable empire and for the minus 10 years of separatism. Such weird picks, though. I like it. What's the policy with these two, I wonder? Production efficiency and religious unity. Not bad, not bad. Tier 3 gov reform time. We could go representatives of the crown right here because we do currently have 3 subjects. Or we could go with the corvée system for even more manpower. The manpower we have this campaign is so strong, man. From our ideas, from increased levies, from, from Aristo. And then if we go for this, it's 10% more. Although, we're kind of good with it now, man. I think I am going to go with this for now. Later, when we don't have subjects anymore, I'll swap to this. Most likely, yeah. This is so powerful, dude. Especially when building those buildings. Yeah, look what that waiting got me, man. Damn. Ava has allied Ayutthaya. Not good at all. Yeah, this sucks. This actually sucks. What can we do here? I can actually go for Lan Na here. Vassalize them too. These are high def provinces. We can do another reconquest. But maybe the move here would be to fight Arakan with the help of Lan Shang and make Ayutthaya end that alliance. And then I go for Ava. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do, but first, I'm also gonna go for Lan Na here. So let's spy on them. Hey, sweet. Hey, 2 provinces have finally showed up. We're gonna start doing this immediately. All right, let's declare on Lan Na and pick up another vassal. Okay, that was easy. There we go. Tongon vassal. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Cool. Now we have 4 subjects. Let me get these guys loyal and build up the army to what it should be. And we'll declare on Arakan and make Ayutthaya break the alliance with Ava. Yes, dude. I knew it was a good idea not making this guy, not killing him. 666, 13-year-old. 10 legitimacy, the only thing we lose, and this guy's 64, so as long as he lives for 2 more years, we will have her in power. Awesome, man. Shout out Yaza Dewi right here. This has helped our campaign a bit, not gonna lie. All right, just picked up the minus 10 years of separatism from admin and then unlocked 2 more provinces we can culture and convert. Looking pretty good so far. And stability is stabling, man. Minus 7.45. Really good. All right, got that claim on Arakan so we can officially declare on them. As we all know, Ayutthaya is really strong with their plus 15% CAF combat at the start. But it's no match for my plus 35%. In fact, I shouldn't be running armies like this. It should be 28 right now, but we'll deal with it later, I guess. So yeah, let's declare an Arakan, man. Call in Lan Shang and our 4 subjects, of course. This, not looking too difficult. We outnumber them significantly. All right, Ayutthaya was stronger than I thought. In fact, I lost a couple of battles because of bad movement, but there we go. They're out. All I want to make them do is break their alliance with Ava. Perfect. So let's finish off Arakan now. A tiny stack that was sieging did get wiped, so I did end up doing this after all, even though we've lost quite a lot of manpower now. Wait, Aristo has cost to fabricate claims minus 50%? Since when? Minus 50% from Aristo, and then does espionage have one? No, it doesn't. Why is that in Aristo? Just started doing these 2 as well, and we're done with Arakan. Nice, cool. There we go. Now we officially will have coast boats. Excellent. Galleys. I love galleys. Okay, now core these up. Make Lanshang break the alliance with Ava. Fight Ava. Excellent. When can we annex Kale, by the way? Oh, I can do it right now. Dope. I will do it because there's nothing to do with reconquering cores of theirs or anything like that. So let's give these guys the integration policy as well. There we go. Well, Kale has been integrated. The provinces we took from Arakan have been cored up and full stated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time to make Lanshang, where it is, break their alliance with Ava, which they will accept. And now we can go ahead and hit Ava immediately. They are allyless. I am gonna full annex them. There we go. That's our former overlord. Even though when you're a tributary, it's kind of not really, because you don't gotta break away from them in a war, but you know what I'm saying. Nice, I maxed out on dip, and we can start doing all of these. And at the same time, as soon as I wipe Ava here, we're piecing them out. Oh, that was a piece of cake. There we go. There's Ava, and nice. I like that. All right, so this was our sort of initial batch of enemies that we needed to take down, I would say. I don't have enough admin points, whatever. There's another mission as well, legitimacy and admin points. Now I have enough admin points. Thank you, mission. So yeah, like I was saying, that was sort of our initial batch of enemies that we needed to take care of. Now, realistically, the only two nations we can fight, man, are Bengal and Ayutthaya, which are the only two nations we need to fight anyway. So Bengal, pretty strong. They're allied to Delhi and Malwa as well. Now, Delhi wouldn't help them. Malwa would. But yeah, with this manpower, I'm not doing this. Now, Ayutthaya, they're about the same strength, man, although Lanshang would help me against Ayutthaya. So yeah, I think that's the move right now. Just chill for a bit, get our manpower back up, core in full state all of these provinces that we just took, and then whenever our truce with Ayutthaya is up, fight them to reconquer like Pegu's cores and maybe something else for myself, and then another war where we reconquer Lan Na's cores, and once again, something else for myself. I do want to eventually move my capital to Pegu because that's what this one mission says, and it'll also make us an empire, which is very nice. We're nowhere close to being an empire. In fact, we're barely a kingdom, man. I just need to get like 8 more dev to be a kingdom. So yeah, maybe it's worth deving 8 times in Diplo. Oh no, own dev is 238. Then why can't we become a kingdom? But I have, oh no, I have 63 prestige. Okay. Oh wait, we currently are a kingdom. But yeah, culture conversion and religious conversion is going splendidly, man. It's just there's so much to go. You know, we're pretty much going to have to wait quite a lot after we conquer a certain province to be able to change the culture. So at the end of this game, we might just be sitting around waiting to get to convert stuff. Okay, so a little waiting around done. Culture conversion is obviously going excellently, as you guys can see. That's all we can do for now. I've started building some boats. Now we're losing money because I did get cannons up finally, but I think it's time to declare an Ayutthaya, man. Retake Pegu's cores and something for myself. So let's call in Lanshang. They're allied to Muangfuan, which is these small guys, not a big deal, and Pagaryong, also not a big deal because they're far away. We do outnumber them, so this shouldn't be too difficult, but I did lose a couple of battles last time, so let's hope the same thing doesn't happen now. We're doing a reconquest for Pegu. Let's get it. One thing I forgot to check is Miltech, and we're not good, man. They're one ahead of us, and this one is a strong one, so I got a stack here, unfortunately. If I just leave the cannons, they'll pull up and fight me. Maybe we bomb 2 here, huh? Yeah, frick, dude. They got 35k as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to suffer in this war quite a lot, man. We're gonna have to lose quite a lot of money. I gotta get someone else up to help me as well. Let's do the Grand Company. Okay, so we're at 92% right here. If I make them give this back to Pegu and this back to Lan Na, it's not that bad. Only 13 AE, quite a lot of war score though. I can take Sukhothai for myself. Although that, it's not a big deal. And this, but they won't give me one more province. You know what? I'm gonna be satisfied with these two, man. In fact, maybe we take this instead. Sure, let's do that. Okay, that's our first war with Ayutthaya, man. Boom, and that's really strong right there. I thought about going for the Lan Na cores later in a different war, but I couldn't really take more than one province if I only did Pegus, so I'm pretty satisfied with that right there, man. We don't care about what they have in the region of Malaya right here, only Burma and Indochina, of course, so that's really strong. Still, we'll need 2 more wars with Ayutthaya to take everything they have down here because these are some really high-def provinces. Dai Viet we haven't gotten involved with at all, and they're still a Ming tributary along with Lanshang. Yeah, it's looking like in this game, man, unless I also become a Ming tributary. Now, I can't right now because we're not neighbors, but I don't know. How would we become neighbors? There's no way without actually conquering outside of stuff we already have, which we're not gonna do. Yeah, the only reason I got Meng Mao is a mistake, like I said earlier, but we're keeping them since I'm not gonna annex them. So yeah, this is turning into an even bigger problem than Bengal. I could ally them, but why? What's the point? Or maybe I ally them and call them into like a war versus Bengal and keep them in that war for really long? Maybe they blow up? Let's try that. Let's try allying Ming. You never really see this. When do you ever ally Ming? That's a war done. Okay, we took a lot of loans to get this war done, and we're actually losing quite a lot of money, so we gotta go home and chill hard. But good news, Pegu and Lan Na can be annexed. Let's do Pegu first. There's a mission, suppress the Sopas. Ah, this is the culture conversion cost, minus 20% for 20 years. We probably don't want to do that right now, do we? Because we're not... Yeah, we should probably save it for the end. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Why not? And Ming has rivaled me. And it's also time for a tier 4 government reform time where I'm gonna expand temple rights. We're stacking so much Diplo, I'm gonna start annexing Lan Na too. Finally, about 30% Crownland. Dude, I can make the queen a general with 70 tradition. Is she gonna be the ultimate badass? Is she gonna lead armies into battle? You know what? We can't risk the life of our queen, man. We just can't. But that's a wrap on Humanist too. There we go. All right, there we go. We've annexed Pegu finally. There's Conquer Lower Burma. The center of trade gets increased by 1. I don't think you can get it up to 3, boys. That's why I never bother with these. It only bumps them up from 1 to 2. But yeah, now we also want to full state this, of course, and we should move our capital to Pegu so we can become an empire. So let's save up some admin points for that. And I also probably actually want to... I was gonna say focus on admin, but no, not really. Okay, now we're just waiting to annex Lan Na as well. Our truce with Ayutthaya is gonna be up in 8 years. If there's an opportunity to fight Bengal before that, we will. If not, I guess we'll just be waiting for a truce with Ayutthaya to expire. And actually, man, probably not even a bad idea to break it with Lanshang here. There we go. We are officially ally-less, and we have another nation to fight. Well, not really, because they're a Ming tributary, right? Damn it. Yeah, I re-allied these guys. There's no point in not being allied to them if we can't fight them. There we go. Just started some more conversions. Wait, how can I do these? Oh, right. Well, they're only from Pegu. They don't have separatism. Yeah, I was like, we're waiting quite a while on these Arakanese ones. Okay, so now I'm gonna move my capital to Pegu. There we go. I just made it super cheap to dev. I'm gonna activate encourage dev right there. Let's wait for a month, actually. Maybe it'll refresh. Okay, there we go. It's still 33. No big deal. So colonialism has spawned, right? Yes, it has. Now, developing this province obviously is gonna take it a lot longer to convert it to Burmese, but no big deal. So I'm just gonna bump it up a couple of times, expand infrastructure, and pour in all these dip and mill points into getting colonialism. And there we go. It's there. Now we can also take the mission, move capital to Pegu. Oh, culture in Pegu will become Burmese. Well, thank you so much. I should have taken that mission before I dev for the minus 15%. And there's the first Burmese empire, and we are officially an empire, ladies and gentlemen. 1 million rice fields. Yes, welcome to the rice fields, mother. Well, you know what comes after, but we've restored pagodas as well. Very cool. And that's some nice missions right there, boys. We got to claim on Sri Lanka as well. Interesting. But this down here is something I'm not interested in. It's not in those 2 regions. So, yeah, at least we got further claims on Ayutthaya. Now, looking at this Bengal situation, man, it really doesn't seem that bad. Now, oh, I just noticed that. There we go. There's who's going to help us versus Bengal. I know it's only 1 province, but, you know, still, why not make it easy on ourselves? So, let's curry favors with these guys. Would they help? 10 favors, truce, destabilize that. How long is their truce? Yeah, this was useless. I'm still gonna keep that alliance though, but it was useless. Frick it, I'll fight Bengal now, man. Just for Chittagong, whatever. Strange-ish war with a bunch of battles and occupations moving back and forth. They actually managed to siege down these 3 forts, man. I got this one, these 2 back. I mean, this one I didn't get back. I got their capital as well, a couple of battles, but there we go. They will give us Chittagong and war reps and some money, and that's all I need from Bengal, man. Perfect. So this border is officially done. Now our final conquest remains in Indochina. We only own like 15% of it. But yeah, there's another mission, invade Arakan. Further claims over here, which I don't actually care about at all. Not gonna select my naval doctrine. We're losing money. Let's go with that. Then we'll do some conversions. Let's check cultures. We can do a lot more of them. Perfect. So yeah, let's go back home and wait for a truce with Ayutthaya to expire in 3 more years, and we'll fight them. Also, I'll delete this fort right here and build up one right there. So our truce with Ayutthaya is up. Things aren't looking too bad manpower-wise. Lanshang would help us. All I gotta do first is set provinces of vital interest right here, because I think Lanshang will be interested in some of them too. So yeah, let's take as much as we can of everything that Ayutthaya has over here. I'm gonna go ahead and declare for Pit Sanulok. There we go. That's what I'm declaring for. Oh wait, I never noticed. So when we took this, our country name changed to Burma. I'm just noticing that now. I'm like, wait, this isn't Twangu. Cool. That's pretty much a wrap with Ayutthaya, man. Ain't no point in continuing on any further. So let's see, what can we can't do a lot, can we? Oh, actually we can do very little. Maybe something like this. That is quite a lot of A, and they won't give us everything, so frick it, we'll just do this. All of this is takeable in the next war. So there we go. Done with Ayutthaya once again. Ming, man, still not blowing up. These guys are still his tributaries. Who do we ally to fight Ming? There's still, I am seeing a little more rebels popping up. I think it's because they fought Oirat. Now, they did win in that war versus Oirat. As we can see, they've taken land, but I guess that war drained them. So I have been seeing rebels pop up, just peasants right now. I don't know. Their mandate isn't that high either. It has been around the 20s for a little bit. Let's just hope, man, they blow up somehow. Either way, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take indebted to the burghers, man. Time to finally embrace colonialism. I devved it so long ago. Let's take that and that. I allied Korea just in case they stop being a Ming tributary or something. Why not get some tributaries here if we're not expanding, you know? There we go. Someone made Bengal pop these 2 guys out. See, it's too little, too late. I noticed something very good. Ming is very low on troops and on manpower, man. I got no one to... could declare on Kham, but what's the point, right? I'd rather declare like on Lanshang and Dai Viet, rush them and piece them out. Let's break the alliance with Langshan. Finally, hope that they're still in a similar situation when my truce with them is up. Yeah, shouldn't have re-allied them. We've actually gotten to our 3rd idea group right here. I don't know. I really don't. Another mill one, I guess, but... we're already more powerful than any of these guys, man. You know, usually when I go mill and non-mill, I go mill again. So, you know, why not defensive to help protect our nation from falling apart by being invaded from outsiders? Slightly roleplay and slightly actual gamey mechanics here, but you know, I do like the variedness. Yeah, it seems that this isn't really a problem for Ming, man. I guess they didn't get this from fighting too much rebels or something like that. It's just Oirat, but they're slowly rebuilding the army, but they're not suffering. Manpower is going back up and they're not getting in rebels. So this right here, what's happening with them, it was just false hope. We have to fight Lanshang, go to Ming, piece them out, maybe make them end overlordship or something. Now, tier 5 gov reform time, we have the Ahmudan system, which I haven't actually seen, I don't think. Minus 10% global regiment cost and plus 20% manpower recovery speed during war. Additional 7.5% morale of armies, plus 15% fort defense, and plus 10% manpower recovery speed during a defensive war. Now this... doesn't help us too much. I'd rather go defensive stance just because we took defensive here. That'll also help our great Burman Empire prosper after I leave. You don't see this too much. Okay, so my truce with Lanshang is up and I have put up another army. Ming's mandate is increasing and their troop size has increased as well. They're also allied to Bengal. I think we gotta do this, man. There's no other way. So I'm just gonna declare a regular conquest for whatever, for let's say Luang Namta right there. And our main goal here is actually to go for Ming and piece them out as fast as possible. We'll see if we can make them end overlordship over Lanshang, Muanfuan, and Dai Viet. If not, I'll just white piece them or take some money. But yeah, we gotta fight Ming. We do outnumber them. We should be stronger. Let's go for it, boys. And Ming suddenly has 130,000 troops. That's right. They're rich. I gotta pull these guys back or suffer losing them. Frick. Yeah, this isn't good. Okay, I just got Beijing. Ming has unoccupied everything else, and I'm getting siege hard, and I also just got an army wiped by Ming, man. They're not willing to peace out yet. They're not. Frick, dude. Can I put a merc company up here? Yes, I can. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. We'll put the independent army up there. Dude, I think something happened with Ming, because look how many rebels are popping, and they're down to 23k. They had like 100k very recently. But I think I would get a notification if the disaster. Oh, look, the mandate has dropped as well. Beijing. Maybe I triggered something with Beijing, or they were loaning up because of the mercs. Yeah, I don't think it's a disaster, because I would have gotten something. But either way, I'm getting sieged hard. These guys are still not willing to accept. Oh my god, dude. This is not good, boys. Yeah, they're freaking me on war score, man. That's the main modifier why they don't want to peace out. There we go. White peace on Ming. They're blowing up now. They're just losing control of the south, Yue and Wu. Would this have happened if I didn't fight them is the thing? Was it something else? Oh, wait. Don't they have a different disaster in the Age of Reformation? Maybe that's what happened, but I swear you get notifications when something bad happens to Ming, man. I don't think I got it. I could have missed it. But yeah, let's continue pounding Lanshang. These guys will stop being their tributaries eventually. Yeah, there we go. Some guys already did. Ooh. This was a long ass, annoying ass war, man. Lost so many battles versus Ming earlier. Luckily, we pieced them out. Now they've blown up. I would have preferred if this happened earlier, but we're done with Lanshang. Now, we can make them release a bunch of guys, reconquer a bunch of cores, but I don't care about that, man. I'm just taking everything I can take here. There we go. That's the max. Okay, so I do have a border with Dai Viet now. We can fight them too. We can fight Ayutthaya too. It's just we've suffered so much. We're still in the positive, but look at these 10 huge loans, man. This is like 3,000 ducats. I can actually get... Oh, no, I can't. I can't get it netted to the burgers. Yeah, let's just core this up and see what we do. You know, we're actually getting really lucky with this, with these talented and ambitious daughters, man. This event obviously is pretty common, boys. You get it like a couple of times during a campaign if you're without an heir, but I got it when the last guy was 62, and this lady, man, she was just perfect. 666, fertile, lawgiver, free thinker, which is strange. If fertile was her first trait, how did we make it to 64 with no heir? But you know what? We're continuing the legacy. Her daughter would make an excellent ruler. Well, we don't... Yeah, it's a daughter. We've recovered enough, and I really want to hurry it up. Let's fight Dai Viet while they're busy with Ayutthaya. There we go. 99% versus Dai Viet. We're taking the max from them as well, which isn't that much, honestly. But, yeah, I don't want to take stuff down here. I don't want it to be disconnected. So, there we go. There's our first war with Dai Viet done as well. They won versus Ayutthaya, so maybe we can threaten war on Ayutthaya for this final province that we need to take from them. But yeah, that's the sitch right now, man. AE pretty high with these Southeast Asian guys, but still not that bad. Okay, now I pretty much got truces with everyone I want to fight. I could fight Muang Quan and reset my truce with Dai Viet like this, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, even though that's gonna stop me from coring the Dai Viet provinces. Frick it. And there we go. That was easy. White piece Dai Viet obviously reset my truce, and there's Muang Quan as well. Nice. So yeah, and our truce with Dai Viet is shorter than the one we have with what you call it, with Lanshang. But let's see if we can okay, we're at 83. Yeah, let's see if we can threaten war on Ayutthaya right here for Nakhon Tung Yai. Yes, we can, barely, but there we go. We don't gotta fight Ayutthaya. So the only nations we gotta fight are Lanshang and Dai Viet. War score cost with Lanshang is 116, so we'll need 2 wars with them. Dai Viet 215, 3 wars with them. Unless I pick this up, in which case it goes down to 1 and 2 instead of 2 and 3. Okay, that's not that bad, honestly. But now the name of the game is chill until our truce with Dai Viet is up in 1544. 4 years exactly. So manpower, you gotta hurry it up. Meanwhile, conversion is going as expected, ladies and gentlemen. There are quite a lot of these provinces that we need to convert to a Theravada as well, but this will of course become less as we full state them. Whereas culture conversion, this is what it's looking like. So yeah, going pretty slowly, but it is what it is. Well, our amazing empress has died, but a worthy daughter takes her place. Truce with Dai Viet is up. Let's go ahead and declare on them immediately for Ha Tin. There we go. Tier 6 gov reform time. I'm just gonna go with this. Just as I've sieged down their second fort, we can actually take a province war score cost versus other religions, which is helpful versus them. They're Mahayana, but I made a mistake saying that it would be helpful versus Lanshang as well. It's not. There we go. That's pretty much it for Dai Viet. Let's start from the top and take stuff over here. Where's their other fort? I guess I took it. There we go. We're maxing out. This will get me coalition. And hold up, actually, I don't even have the admin points to core it up. Yeah, why not do something like this then? Not that it helps a whole lot, man, but it is what it is. Yeah, sure. I'll go with this. Frick it. We'll wait for the admin points. The thing is, the sooner I get them, the sooner I can convert them. Oh, and we gotta be careful here. We gotta declare on Lanshang immediately because otherwise they might join the coalition. The thing is, they're allied with Ming still, even though Ming is a pushover, so... yeah, we gotta go for them in like just a few months. Well, the truce with Lanshang actually expired, and I forgot to declare on them, so that's good that they haven't coalitioned me. Frick. Dude, Lanshang is like barely full annexable here. I mean, we can't do it, is the thing. Might as well do something like this, right? Dude, I forgot about religious culture. Alright, I'm peacing out here, boys, for this. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I shouldn't have taken the money. But yeah, now begins the very long waiting game of converting everything with one missionary and waiting for the separatism to go away so we can culture convert as well. And we still got one more war with Lanshang and one more with Dai Viet. Hey, this is finally refreshed from our last conquest with, what you call it, Dai Viet. Nice. Not Dai Viet, Lanshang, you know what I mean. Ooh, this one's got zeal till 62, not that bad, honestly. But yeah, I hope some of these don't have zeal, man. Spawned the printing press in Dagon. Yeah, got some nicely developed provinces here right next to each other. So yeah, just culture converting away. I've promoted some cultures just to make the conversions easier as well. That doesn't really matter. We're still converting them. There we go. Another one showed up. So even though they're not orange, they are getting converted. The defensive positions have been set up all around, which will ensure that no invaders protrude into our nation. And yeah, all that's left to do is eat up Dai Viet and Lanshang, convert this to Theravada, and then convert it to Burmese. Yeah. I should have gone offensive, because that has -5 years of separatism with humanist, and I forgot. That would help us by waiting 5 less years for every one of them. Fewer. Truce with Dai Viet is up. Let's go for them immediately. And that's an unconditional from Dai Viet. Even though Pugger Young is involved, they are full annexable. Goodbye, Dai Viet. Okay. One more war that we're gonna do with Lanshang in about 3 years right here. And after that, all our conquest is done. There's still gonna be so much waiting around. I'm tempted even now to say whether we're definitely gonna do it, but why wait around? Or do I just actually wait for it? Oh no, even more of them got zeal. Let's find them. It went away on those other ones. So one of them is Kampot, 70. That's actually not that bad. The other one is Tok Kmao and Pursat. Let's see, there is Pursat. That's kind of annoying. And then, yeah, these two are annoying. 83, frick. Oh, the Bagan Temples does give us missionaries. I thought it was only missionary strength. Okay, I'm gonna do it then. You know, elsewhere in the world, we have no idea what's going on. We can see a huge Ottomans and an actually successful Russia, but you're telling me there's 1,000 dev here? No way. Truce with Lanshang is up. I forgot about them again. Okay, done with Lanshang, and there's a full annex on them as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of our goals has officially been accomplished. We do own all of Burma and Indochina, and there's another mission, 1,000,000 elephants. Further perma claims on stuff I don't really care about. Okay, let's go ahead and core these provinces up. I just started doing these, but there's a lot more that just showed up. They just really do cost a lot, so we can go ahead and focus up on Dip right there. And get this level 3 guy, perhaps. Let's continue the roleplay aspects of this campaign by further fortifying ourselves to protect ourselves from outside invaders. No British, no Chinese, no nothing. Now, how'd these guys get here? Luckily, I already converted it to Burmese. Man, it's so rare that Ming blows up, but like these guys consolidate immediately. Like, look at Shun and Wu. They're actually allied to each other. Now is when I need that Flory PC, you know, 7 months in 10 seconds game speed type stuff, you know? But, yeah, I guess it's just time to chill. Whoa, hold up, am I doing something wrong? Why is Burmese showing up here? That I can convert it. Convert it to what? Isn't this not supposed to show up here? Like, only when you go to this, you can convert it? Am I converting a Burmese province somewhere? Okay, there, it's gone from there now. How did it end up there? Is what I'm wondering. 4th idea group time. I would take offensive here if I could. Religious isn't gonna help us because it's only cost. What we need is culture conversion time, but why not? Nice, a bunch just showed up now, man. Perfect. Yeah, these 3 are what we're gonna wait on, boys. At least till the zeal wears off. Frick my life. Wait a minute. Didn't one of these have zeal? That was the early one. Right. These two were like till the till 83 until 82. Yeah, this one was like till 70 something. Right. Right. Otherwise, man, the fortifications are looking nice. The economy is doing extremely well. We're drilling with our armies right here. They are pretty powerful. And yeah, everything else is really good. Ah, I see what happened. So I just converted Jarai and I was in this screen. That's why it showed up. That's what I was looking at earlier. But once you swap, it's not there anymore. Yeah, this is what it's looking like, man. I think it's literally only these two left that we're not converting, right? Yeah, everything else we are converting as far as I can tell. Or no. No, we're not. Let's go with the cheaper advisors here. Well, with a level 4 advisor and not doing anything with admin points, we've actually gotten to finish religious super quick. The ideas cost like 340 as well, so there's that. Oh, right. I was gonna say -5 years of separatism, but no, that's religious. Sure, let's get all of these unrest modifiers then. We're not doing anything else with admin, so I can just bring this guy down. The most peaceful country in the world, gentlemen. Yes, there's some more. There's some more, finally. There we go. Another goal officially completed. Everything is Theravada. The zeal on those provinces has expired. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 provinces that are not Burmese culture, and I'm converting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So 5 more. Okay, if we take a look at this, unrest map, we can see which provinces have separatists, and these are the 5 that we have, that we can't do it on. So wait, does that mean... Oh yeah, I can do it on the ones down here. Okay, excellent. So yeah, the thing is, I don't know how to read this separatist thing. What's the plus 150? Is it like 1.5 years? I don't think it's that. Right, when does this go away? So yeah, these are the 5 provinces that we can't convert right now. It wasn't even the last ones that we took. Interesting. I guess rebels popped here and I didn't get them in time or something? So this did go down relatively quickly. All these 3 are 1. This one is 3. Wait, actually that's 4 provinces? Okay, 4 more provinces, yeah. Just disappeared on the final one, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the final province that we need to convert. It's Odong. It'll be done in 10 years. Well, you know what? I feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. Let's wait 10 years. Only one more province to convert to Burmese, ladies and gentlemen. Our final one right here, Odong from Khmer culture. Europe has also finally been revealed to us. Nothing too strange, except for England being in Denmark right here and having a bunch of stuff up here. And tiny Austria, I guess. Yeah, this is what the rest of the world looks like, at least that I can see. So yeah, let's just wait for this province, man. November 58, 2.5 years. Nice. Look, everyone is so close on the Great Powers list. England and France, 1 point dev difference. Yeah. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final province that we waited to convert has just converted to Burmese. And with that, all 3 or maybe even 4 or whatever you want to call it of our goals are accomplished. We needed to conquer all of Burma and Indochina, which we did. We needed to convert it all to Theravada, which we did. And we also needed to convert it all to Burmese, which we also did in order to sort of stabilize our nation and make sure that this entire region never blows up again. In that regard, I've done a little roleplay campaign as well, fortified the southern border right here, and this one with India, the northern one too, and I've left off Burma in a very, very stable situation. But yeah, man, we start off as Twangu in the province of Twangu right here. Like I said, I didn't go for the achievement. Could I have gotten it this campaign? Not really, because we needed to conquer these provinces before 1500. We only fought Bengal after that. We weren't strong enough to do it before that. But overall, in the other, with everything else, Yue is a tributary of ours. Somehow, Mong Mao is a march. I just noticed this, by the way. We're making very good money. I have left these guys with no inflation whatsoever, ahead of time in every single technology. Aristo, defensive, humanist, and religious wrapped up. A bunch of these missions completed right here under GovCap. Let's put them at 3 stab as well. The most stable nation of all time. Everything converted, as you can see, 165% religious unity. A very, very strong army, loyal subjects, and satisfied estates. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've accomplished everything we've set out to do. Left off number 7 on the Great Powers list, but honestly, one of the strongest nations in the world. And I'm very, very satisfied, and it feels very good to, leave these guys off, even though I waited for so long. Probably played about an hour and something here, just waiting on these provinces. But you know what? It was all worth it in the end to accomplish our goals. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Twangu in A to Z has been a success. And that has been Twangu in A to Z. Let me know in the comments below what I should do as this nation next week. That's it for me for now. See you next time.